Tape www.suividecolosénégal.com. À École au Sénégal, c'est facile, tu n'as qu'à te connecter. Tape École au Sénégal, les leçons sont beaucoup plus détaillées.
Internal organs. We will be looking at the internal organs. How many internal organs do you know? Do you know anything that happens or that's going on inside of your body? Can you name at least one or two internal organs apart from the heart? Because we usually use heart, le cœur, for everything and anything, the heart. Apart from that, what are some of those internal organs that you know, that you can name them in English or even in French? Well, we will be looking at some internal organs and some internal parts of the body, okay? We'll start with the head. We have the brain, qui est le cerveau. You have the brain. It's pronounced brain, qui est le cerveau. Okay, that's the top of the head. And then when we go down from the brain, we have the lungs. You have two lungs, which are very, very important, the lungs. Lungs sont les poumons. It helps us to respirate. It helps us, when we want to do with, to breathe. Les poumons, they pronounce lungs, lungs. And then we have the heart, which is very important. The heart, that when it stops pumping, it stops beating, that means that we're dead. So the heart pumps blood, pumps out. And so the heart, c'est le cœur. And then from the heart, we have, from that, we have the liver, qui est foie, le foie. It's the liver. And the liver is important because the liver takes in good nutrients or the good blood and takes out things that are bad. So liver helps to filtrate the good from the bad. It's the liver. So when the liver does not function, our body tends to have a lot of toxic because it's the liver that takes out or that stops or removes the toxic. Okay, so you have the liver. And then of course you have the kidneys, and we have two kidneys. The kidneys, that are in our bodies. And it's very important to have the kidneys, The kidneys, ce sont les reins, You have kidney qui est rein, pas les reins, mais rein. That's the kidney. Les reins, c'est waste. And then you have the kidney qui est rein. Okay, a rein, that's a kidney. And so we have two kidneys, one on the left-hand side and one on the right-hand side. That's the kidney. Okay, and then from the kidney, we have the stomach, qui est l'estomac. The stomach, okay, qui est l'estomac. And then from the stomach, you can also have the bladder, qui est une vessie. Vessie, c'est the bladder. Là où on garde les urines, where urine comes from, where we store our urine, is the bladder, qui est la vessie. Okay, that is the bladder, and then we have pancreas. Pancreas, les pancreas. It's a pancreas. Pancreas helps out for the blood. Those are internal organs, okay? So we have the pancreas, we have the appendix, qui est l'appendice. The appendix, it's called appendix, and it ends with an X. Appendix, okay? And then we have the vein, or the veins, qui sont des veines, where we have blood that passes through and oxygen. Ce sont les veines where we use the IV pour mettre des perfusions. We have the vein, we have the arteries, les artères, the arteries. We have arteries, And then we have intestines, les intestins. You have les gros intestins, you have the small intestines, les petits intestins. So we have the intestines. The intestines are big intestines and small intestines. Okay, intestines. So c'est les intestins. Okay, and then from that, you know, we have, so we have, those are part of the internal organs that we have, and of course then we have the rectum, you know, where you release the pooping and then the peeing. That's, you know, through the rectum. So so these are the parts of the body that that we all need to know about it. You know, the internal organs, and it's important that you know about it, so that when you see it, you should be able to identify which one is a pancreas, which one is a kidney, which is a lung, which is a heart, which is a large intestine or small intestine, you know, which one is a bladder, you know, you should be able, or the brain, and then the skin, c'est la peau, skin is la peau, and it's pronounced the skin, okay, it's, you know, it's la peau, okay. So those are the internal organs that you need to know about, you know, that would help you, you know, so that when you see it, you should be able to identify it. You have the vertebral column, qui est le colonne vertébrale, the vertebral column. It's called the vertebral column. You have the spinal cord, you have the skeleton, you know, you have the brain, qui est le cerveau, you know, and so hopefully you've learned this internal organs, and hopefully you practice it and you're able to identify it. Okay, thank you.
W suivi d'école au Sénégal.